Hey guys, welcome to Glover's Games. I'm Dave. Today we're going to be playing Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 Remastered Edition on the Switch and the PC. I nearly said Xbox, but it's not on the Xbox and it's not on the PlayStation. So, what's changed, what's different? I think the first thing I'm going to say is I've had to mess around with the UI on the PC version, so things aren't going to look quite right. The UI is going to look a bit stretched as well, a bit shrunk down. That's mainly so I can do it both at the same time, just so you can get a real experience of what both look like. Okay, so we're going to go into options first. Okay, on the Switch you'll see the usual controls, your particular currencies and how you want it all set up, different like terrain options and your camera options, fairly standard stuff, I would say. And then you've got your control bindings, shall we say. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to have a look at that if you want. And on the PC we have all the usual stuff again on the first setting menu. Then we've got control bindings, and then we've got a small graphical settings, which is just 1080. Apparently 1080 is the most it would go up to. I thought personally it would go up to 4K. I thought that's what it was going to tell me, but it isn't. But never mind. Okay, so they're the graphical options. So then we'll go into tools. You can actually create a peep designer, which I thought was really cool. I've never messed around with that before. So we've got new family, and we'll add 2 people in there. And then for the new families you can change their wardrobes and outfits. It's exactly the same people and characters that you can put in there. I forgot my words. And they've all got exactly the same sort of hairstyles. So everything's pretty much the same for this. And then the same for the child, so create your own stuff. There is a scenario editor that the Switch version doesn't have. I imagine it's take too much memory, or I don't really know why that's not included into the Switch version, because you'd have thought they could put it in, but apparently not. Design a coaster and design a building, both fairly straightforward, so I don't really want to spend too much time on this. Okay, so when we go on to play, these don't forget to come with the water park and the zoo edition, and you can play both of them on the Switch and the PC. Tutorial mode is only on the PC, and again I'm not sure why they've gone with that and not put it onto the Switch version. I don't know. There must be reasons for this, but I can't see it why. Both got sandbox, which is good because everyone loves a good sandbox, especially on the building games. Career mode and custom scenario again only on the PC. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at career mode first off. Actually no, we'll look at sandbox. You'll have to bear with me because I'm trying to control both at the same time. There we go, sandbox. Okay, so first things I've noticed while playing this is the controls handle very differently as to what the PC one does. So the Switch handles very differently, but it works. It does work. You've got, I'll show you. To move up and then down, it's the right stick, and then zoom in, zoom out is the ZL and ZR buttons. And then to control what you want to build is using the L button, and you've got a basic wheel. And then to control what you want to do in your, once you build a ride, it's the R button with the same principle, but on the right stick. What we'll do, we'll go through all that as and when. So first off, let's build a path. We're just going to build a basic park, I think, just so you all know what the crack is. I'm guessing we've all played this before, so I'm not going to dive too much into how to do stuff. I must say the having a mouse makes it a hell of a lot easier to build your paths, as you'd expect. Okay, we'll do a little area there. Okay, and we'll do the same on the Switch. As you can see, there's a little bit of frame rate issues already, which I'm surprised about, because it's not really pushing the Switch much as what I think it is. So to place the path, you've just got to keep smashing the Y button. Try and keep things as uniform as possible. There we go. So what we'll do, we're just going to put a few extra rides in on this version. So we'll zoom in, and we're going to put a few. So the controls are, as you expect, for the building sims. It's you pick one up, you know them all, to be honest with you. You know that. Everyone knows how these things work. And we're just going to build, say, a couple of rides. And put the paths in. What I will say is it really is easy with the mouse compared to using the controllers. But do you want to play it on the go? That's always what I say when I'm talking about a Switch game. Yes, you lose a bit of usability, graphics, whatever it may be at that particular point for that particular game, but what you gain is the ability to play it portably. So it depends. I think it's personal preference, end of the day, I think. So that's that. So rides, and then come off that. Oops. Okay, so we'll open up these. And open. 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 And open. I think my question would be for this is, why would you download and play Rollercoaster Tycoon on the PC when you've got Planet Coaster, unless your PC can't run Planet Coaster. I just don't really see any need for it on the PC, really, if I'm honest. Like I say, I'm just going to build a very small park just so you can all see. So what I'm doing here is I'm pressing the left button, hovering over junior rides, and then pressing A over the ride I want, then it's just Y to place, Y and Y. Okay, and paste and place. Okay, so to build a path. I think these are the most annoying things about the Switch version. Is building the paths is just a nightmare, and the slowdown, especially when you're building a bigger park. I built quite a big one last night, and it was having real trouble keeping up. So do bear that in mind, I'd say. Just got to build some pathways. Then boom, we're done. Come out of that. And then what you got to do, you just got to press Y on that. And then you've got to hold the R button down. And then it's the same principle, just with your left stick, hover over the thing, press A, and then open. Does get a bit of getting used to. Took me a good couple of hours to properly get used to the system and how it works, but once you get used to it, it's pretty intuitive. Okay, and then what we'll do, we'll put a few shops in. So we'll have a burger joint. We'll put in a drink stand. And we'll add in a shop for accessories. Boom, and then you need some toilets. Do the same with the Switch. Shops, burger stand. Now for the movement of the burger stand itself and how to properly place it, you have to hold down the Y button and then just move the left stick. Actually really easy. Open that up. Drink stand. And then accessories. Put some toilets in. Okay, so they're all open. Just got to open them. Done, 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 done. think what we'll do, we'll put a coaster or two in. So we'll start with the switch. What I do find is the night and day cycles will take a lot longer on the PC version than what they do on the Switch version. So it does annoy me somewhat, I must admit. Let's try and get it onto bright light and then pause it there so we can see what we're doing. There we go. Can we cannot. I was hoping we might have set it to constant day. It seems that's not possible. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so rides, roller coasters, and then this one, because I love this one. I think we're going to do that track, same as making a custom track, because I just find custom tracks very annoying and just a pain in the arse to make. We'll build that there. And then we'll go for another one, I think. Go for a call. Let's go for that. Yeah. That's a biggie. Okay. So again, press and hold Y, and then you just flick. Jobs are good in. Just connect them up. Still does take some time to properly position these things, I must say. There we go. And then press and hold Y to go down and up and position your height of the cube. Sorry about that. Had a total brain fart then. And we'll go down and do the same for you. And we'll do the same for the PC. I think there is definitely a nostalgia factor for if you've played these games before and you want to go back and play them again, but there's not a major difference as I can see. I think we actually get more space on the PC than what we do on the Switch. I do get that feeling. again. Okay, and then add the queue in. Yeah, there is definitely something in this, I think. Could be the resolution. It just seems like there's more space. And obviously more space means more things to do. Maybe let your imagination run more wild because you're not restricted as much. But at the same time, I mean, me personally, I'm at work all the time, so I have a 2-hour break to kill. So for me, it was more. It's better to use the Switch version than what it is to use the PC version. So I have more time, and it's a creative game. You need to take time over it. So I think this is a roughly similar park so far. Is there anything else I've missed that I want to put in? Shall we just do a little small swimming pool over here? There we go. And then we'll do curve pools. See, that's how you do it. Just create a couple of pools. If you notice, there's still a bit of slowdown in the swimming pool front. Okay. So let's build some swimming pools over here. You can see already it's starting to lag a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit on the Switch version and the PC version. So we're looking for bear with me for a sec while we figure this out. Water rise, there we go. Swimming pools. So to me, placing a pool on this Switch version, you can't drop and drag like you would. Got an idea, 1 second. Nope. So what you have to do on the Switch version is individually place the pool itself to build your pool, which I found very infuriating, actually, if I'm honest. So we'll build a semi-big pool, but I did find that it was monotonous, I think is the word. If there is a way, please tell me down below if anyone figured it out, because it was a pain in the bum. So, as soon as this is done, we are going to take a look at the parks and see if we can make any comparisons, what's different, what's changed, see if the graphic is any better on one or the other. I think PC is going to take it, obviously, because of frame rate. We'll zoom into the pools to start off with. And then I will show you the one I created on the Switch and just show you the problems with the lag and the ones we have with that. Okay, so we'll zoom into the pool, there we go. But all in all, I think they've done a damn good job on the Switch. There is definitely more space. Or is there? No, because that's the boundary line. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's just have a go over here. And then we'll check it out. Yeah, there's definitely little smaller space on this Switch version. I suppose that's to help with memory issues, because the park I built on this map was massive. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to open up this roller coaster. Open. I'm going to open up this roller coaster. Done. And what we're going to do, we're going to have a quick test on it now. So I'll do the same for this one. There we go, that's open. And then that's open. So what we can do, click on the rubber dingy one. And then we're going to view it. PC one first because I can't for the life of me figure out how to do it on new. So where is that button? There we go. Okay, so let's go in. Okay, so you can see that the textures are much better on the PC version. Definitely with the nightscape, it's very, very good compared to the Switch version. But they had to scale down textures and resolution, obviously, to be able to make it work. I'd say this was running at 720p, roughly. Still good for a freeform Switch mode. Good. Okay, and then we'll look at this one. Okay. There we go. Again, you can definitely see the textures. The front is where it matters most. But all in all, very, very good. We're just going to keep level, so you can see what that looks like. There we go down there. Let's have a look at how many crowds are in the park compared to the PC version. I'd say similar amount of crowds. Yeah, I'd say so. So, that was a comparison between Rollercoaster Tycoon on the Switch and Rollercoaster Tycoon on the PC. What we'll do now, I'm going to come off the PC version and I'll just show you how it runs with a fully built park on the Switch. I mean, as we know, I reckon it will run perfectly on the PC version due to there's not many graphical limitations, especially on mid-range hardware such as what I'm using. Okay, so we'll come off that, extend this. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to come off this, load game. So what you're going to see a lot of slowdown and a lot of frame rate issues, or at least I did when I first played it. So this is my very first built park. And yeah, I don't appear to have any frame rate issues at all now. Typical. Okay. So I've tried to basically just ram as much stuff in there as I can. The park, I think, is open. Yeah. But none of the rides are actually open yet. So what I'll do, I'll probably just do another video when they all the rides are all open and see if it runs the same. I'd say there was a fair amount of space to put your stuff in. I think the real thing is to make it themed. That's the real challenge here, because anyone can just put stuff in like I've just done here, but to make it really look like a proper theme park, I think it's the main game of the Switch. So thank you for watching. I've been Dave from Glover's Games, and I will catch you on the next video. We're going to be streaming a lot more recently because I took some time off, but now we're back on it again. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We've got a lot of stuff coming up with the new consoles. Obviously I'm an Xbox guy, so I'm going to get the new Xbox. I want to see how it runs mainly Cyberpunk. I'm going to be streaming Cyberpunk from start to finish, I hope. Also, we're going to be doing Assassin's Creed, Star Wars. There's so much to come. It's going to be really good. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.